ina harkan sayan sanu kuma a cikin sanu a cikin kana muke sayan sanu muna tura ibada kuma dillalan mu suna na haka hasaran da aka kama na anan kudin da na bari anan sun kai naira miliyan 3 abunda ya kone sigi wannan dakuna wallahi na gidana kawai na ta miliyan 10 ina fani
mu wule hita mana
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. I came across this particular video and it kind of twists my own personal perspective view of seeing Fulani Herdsmen. Now, this particular video, or this particular guy, Ibrahim, a lot of you know him on TikTok, Ibrahim Arewa. What he said, that people should stop persecuting Fulani Herdsmen, saying that not all of them are bandits, though there are Fulani bandits. They are Fulani Herdsmen. That them are the Herdsmen just rearing cattle. There are other ones that are in the forest that are also attacking them. That's okay, but me not watch the video.
Imagine as a Fulani man, bandit kidnap your brothers, pursue your cows. You run, shout for help, enter town. People in the town immediately come out saying, see bandit, see bandit, see bandit, see bandit. Catch him, kill him, he's a bandit. Imagine. How are you going to feel in that moment? I swear to God, I swear by the blood running in my vein, if it a lie, God let my blood stop following. 97% of Fulanis, they are all innocent. And some of you guys are saying, why are we living in the same place with them? That's lie. We are not living in the same place with bandits. Even inside the bush, bandits are living deeply inside the bush. They are living far away from where we are living. And we are not escaped from them. You know? But always you guys are blaming Fulanis. Well, we are the most people that are suffering from them. You call them, they are our people, okay, they are our brothers, and we are not escaped from them. And you believe in every single tribe, you have a bad people and a good people. In your own tribe, you have your own bad people. You know, but you don't want the world to hear about your own part. It's only the others. That's tribalism. I call it tribalism. You are not here for a peace because you don't care your own part. You don't want your own part, the world to know about it. But the others, no problem. Let the world know about the others. Why? And later you will say you are here for peace. Imagine. Why?
They posted this video. There were mixed reactions. Some people took side with him. You are right. Some people said no. We have never heard in a day or one bit or in a slight seconds, one day in my entire life that Fulani attack cattle rearer. If he do not show me or me a comment for comment section or Fulani buy mala when they rear cattle. If he do, But I've seen a lot of videos that these people are retaliating because of what you do to their cattle. That you do not allow their cattle to eat your crops. By you chasing them out, they come to buy you. I've seen a lot of that. That's why people are saying that this Fulani, they are using their cattle to constitute a lot of nuisance. I'm not saying that all of them, because we grew up knowing malas. I don't know Fulani, but I know Hausa people rearing cattle then. When we see them growing up, then we say, Aboki, you will give me one tozo, make I give you one yaninya. We were using that word to play with them that time. Mala, zo, we give you one, give me one tozo, I'll give you one yaninya. Like, we were just using it to catch cruise. They become, eat grass, take their cattle to river, they drink water, they took them back. Even then, we see those birds that fly in back of the cattle. We say, oh, let give me water finger. But we were all living together. Until this Fulani that were carrying harrow start carrying AK-47. That's when the whole thing starts. From AK-47 now, they're in the forest, they join themselves together, kidnap somebody, they demand ransom. Do you know what it takes that Fulani, you have all these other people that you are paying 25,000 naira, they kidnap somebody and with the goal you gave to them, and the person paid 10 million. Money they could never make in their entire life, and you want them to stop. How is it going to be possible? Anyway, I'm not trying to fault him because he's always trying to speak out from his own point of view that he is not a bandit. He's just a neutral person. And I quite understand him and I applaud him. This guy has been voicing out, trying to let Nigeria know not all Fulani that you see in the forest are bandits. That there are some that are just cattle rearers. But there are others that are also hiding in disguise. Like what he said, in every nation, in every society, there are bad people. There are bad people that are constituting nuisance. Like in Edo State, narcotics is just something else. And if you go to the Igbo, or no government are something else. If you go to Delta State now, I say militant. I don't know, militant are something else. If you go to the Northerners now, Fulani, Akadas, ISIS, SWAP, all of them, they are bunch. They are something else. Anyway, that takes me to another video. This particular video of this man that I watched tried to enlighten those Fulani that you can do beyond being just a leader. You need to start educating your people. And education is part of the things that is causing these things. I can't imagine somebody have $1 billion. You are living in the forest. You cannot buy a car. You cannot buy a house. You just have this money in your cave. You do nothing with it. Even when you want to buy something, you have to sneak to buy something. What will that money do for you? What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world? At the end of the day, you lose your soul. You are losing your freedom. You cannot even enjoy the money you claim that you have. Anyway, I want you guys to watch this video.
And most of them are in their 17, 18, 19, early 20s and early 30s. Very brutal. They rape women. They burn down houses. They attack churches, attack mosques, attack commuters, extort money from farmers. Farmers have to pay fines and taxes to go to farms. Their activities has destroyed agriculture in northern part of Nigeria. Their activities have destroyed cattle rearing in northern Nigeria. Their activities has destroyed education in northern Nigeria. Many schools are closed now. You have a duty, a responsibility as educated Fulanis, of which we are, to reach out to your people that crime does not pay. 10 to 15 years on banditry has not produced one billionaire among the bandits. It has destroyed the life of Fulani. It has even destroyed the image and reputation of Fulani people. Because every Fulani that is seen now is being seen to be a bandit. They are Fulani doctors. They are Fulani lawyers. They are Fulani engineers. They are Fulani architects. They are Fulani professors all over Nigeria. They are Fulani businessmen. But criminality of these bandits that are mostly Fulani has destroyed the name, the image, the reputation of every Fulani man. How does that help us? How? Don't take lightly your mission. Your mission is very important. It's important for the peace, for the unity, for the progress and security of Nigeria. Northern part of Nigeria used to be one of the most peaceful parts of this country here. But you know what? If you see your face now, someone will think you're a bandit. Looking at you now, someone will think you're a bandit. Just because your ethnic group are involved in it. So I will use this opportunity to assure you of my own full support. You should go to every nook and cranny, meet your people, tell them that we don't want banditry in northern Nigeria. We don't want kidnapping in northern Nigeria. We don't want their activities that has been destroying our image, our reputation as the people in northern Nigeria.
Now that you have watched the video, it didn't just end there. Though what he said quite stood out for me that, okay, it is time for you people to start educating these people. They are using religion to scrutinize these people. And these people don't even have a basic first grade of education, not even primary to secondary. They don't even have it. All they know is cattle. At the end of the day, you just tell them that, oh, they're gone, go kidnap person. You know what it takes? Like you just do it easy peasy. Somebody kidnap somebody, they pay ransom, and you become rich overnight, and you want them to stop. Why do you think that those Yahoo boys are not stopping what they're doing? They press burger like this, 50 million. They cannot invest it. They cannot do something good about it. All they are doing is just to buy car, rent hotel, go to club, and cruise. Why? Because they have it in the capacity that another man go pay. That's the same thing that those Fulani are doing. There's no difference about either Yahoo boys or Fulani Herdsmen. They have it in their mind. Another one will pay. Another one will pay. That's how they get to that point before EFCC nab them. But there are some that are the IQI. You just do this thing. I'm not saying you should do it. You just do this thing. The next thing you could think of is to invest and focus on your business. But Yahoo boys don't do that. Gadus, they buy car, they cruise. Some people go even buy 2 cars. No income apart from that internet fraud. You just buy 2 cars. Then you start living hotel, cruise. Before you know, you go sell 1 car. Before you know, you sell another car. Before you know, no one go do ritual. Now, it's not about Yahoo boy, though all of them are the same. One is just using gun, the other one is using laptop. Now, I also want you guys to watch this particular video of Mimi Nyakinge. What he said in this particular video will also expose you to a lot of things that is going on in Nigeria. That the reason Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot even stop these bandits because they are the one that sponsor it. They involve themselves in it. They abhor it. They created it. They groom it to the society. But unfortunately now, the cabal that sponsored them to the office cannot fight against their sponsor. But I want you guys to watch it.
The cabal is bigger than Aso Rock. When I said this government was being sabotaged, I meant it. Because listen to this. No administration would deliberately want to hurt itself. Not Jonathan's, not Buhari's, not even Tinubu's. What we are witnessing is deeper than poor governance. When 41 federal unity colleges are being shut down nationwide, it shows a government that is under siege, not just incompetent. This administration, just like the previous ones, are being held down by forces larger than the presidency itself. And here is the uncomfortable truth. The system knows who is responsible, but cannot speak. Sabotage doesn't just happen randomly. It follows a pattern. Just look at the timing. The United States declares Nigeria as a country of particular concern on 3rd of November 2025. Within days, Nigeria experienced 3 coordinated high-impact attacks. One in Kebbi, the school adoption, the Iruku church attack. We also have the Niger State Catholic Mass adoption. These attacks all target the same thing: children, churches, Christians, rural communities, exactly what is cited in the US CPC designation of Nigeria. This is not coincidence. This is a message. There are powerful actors who benefit when the government looks weak and overwhelmed. You might call it beautiful karma, but the sad news is that it affects our collectives because these are the same forces that used Boko Haram to weaken Goodluck Jonathan. They weaponized fear to win the 2015 election, and today they still retain the influence, and no matter who sits in Aso Rock, they still have the influence. And that is why insecurity has never changed under any administration, because the system behind insecurity has not changed. And the truth is, every Nigerian administration always knows more than it tells the public. Sabotage always leaves fingerprints. Intelligence patterns don't lie. Imagine that when a checkpoint is withdrawn hours before attacks, and most times in school setting, school warnings are being given but ignored. And when villages are being invaded, it happens in most nights when security forces mysteriously get redeployed. So yes, the administration knows who benefits when unity schools are shut down. They know who benefits when communities are being burned. The government cannot expose itself. Saboteurs are part of the government's own political structure. And that is the truth. Many of the saboteurs helped bring this administration to power. And some of them are still those individuals undermining security today. These are people who weaponize insecurity against Jonathan. The key campaign slogan was insecurity within 2015 to 2019. And so now, how do you expose something you were part of? Nigeria's security architect is not controlled by one man. It's a blend of several players. So naming sabotage now only exposed the complicity from 2014 to 2022 because we have to deal with a lot. And sometimes, you know what, politicians would rather not burn bridges because an average politician thinks of the next election. They always believe there are room for negotiation and amendment. And in the midst of all this, the people suffer. Aside from exposing their complexity, they don't want to lose control of the political machinery that keeps them in office. Every president is trapped by the same political debts. You cannot fight a cabal that funded your rise to power. So it is difficult to confront a network you once benefited from. That is why Jonathan couldn't speak, Buhari wouldn't speak, Tinubu will not speak. Different presidents, same silence, because the saboteurs were never removed. They were simply recycled. But in the end, the price of these political games is being paid by ordinary Nigerians. Families are being destroyed. Communities are grieving. And of course, we are all living in fear. We don't even want to discuss the damage to our economy and our international reputation. No. Or just let us focus on the tragedy and pain this trauma is causing across the country. And unless this power is broken, no president, past, present, future, will ever succeed, because in Nigeria, cabal interests, cabal deals are never stable. They shift. But here is my take, right? This might sound silly, but listen, all right. Excessive sabotage of this government has just one purpose, and the purpose is to weaken the system and make us citizens lose faith in this administration. Because once the people turn against a sitting administration, the cabal will now step in. They will install the next government and they will control it from day one. With our collective support, just as we did in Jonathan's case. So the circle now continues, and this is the pattern. Sabotage the government, make the people frustrated, present a savior candidate, capture the next administration, repeat the cycle. But here is the gist. Knowledge is power. Once we understand this pattern, once the cabal know we can see through the game, the system begins to crack. Because the truth is, the cabal doesn't even fear Aso. The cabal fears an informed population that cannot be deceived. It's the truth at the time. Take care and have a nice day.
Now you have watched the video. What do you think? Do you think that what she said is true? For me, because definitely the people that gave him money, like Emma Sokoto now, support you, rally for you, organize vote for you, and you now hear tomorrow say, I need a sponsor bandit. Will you arrest him? You can't. I'm not saying he's the one. I'm just saying with his level of capacity, you can't. The only person that can redeem Nigeria, I will say it to you for free, against this banditry is Showore. The only person that I know. But in terms of development, I will say Peter Obi. Peter Obi will work more to develop Nigeria in stable economy. But to fight against this security, it's only Showore that have the boss. For all the presidential candidates that I've seen, it's only Showore. Peter Obi cannot do it. The article cannot do it. All these people, they cannot do it. The only person that can do it is Showore. I don't know why I'm saying this, but it's him. Anyway, if you see in Nigeria presently now, for you to even fight against this Fulani, whenever you touch it, I heard recently from a friend, what happened? Fulani, they came to their house in his own building, they uproot all the wires, the window, they remove everything, they won't go sell out. Now they capture these people, they beat them. After they beat them, they hand over them to the police. Do you know that him that beat Fulani, arrest Fulani for removing the wire in his own house, removing the roof, removing the window? Then the police were no longer concentrating on who stole. The police were not concentrating on who beat this Fulani. God bear me witness. So at the end, he was arrested. They arrested him and he spent months in prison before they bailed him with 200 something thousand. In Nigeria. If you do Fulani anything now, you are on your own. Anyway, that's my case here. My own is that, is there a way out? I don't know. What do you think would be a way out is the question I'm asking you guys that are watching this video. I love you guys. God love you more. If you love us, the only way you can show your support to us, like this video, comment your thought about this video. Above all, subscribe if you have not done so. Please, I'm begging, take me to 200,000 subscribers on my channel, YouTube. I love you guys. I know you guys can do it. Keep on subscribing until I get to that 200. This is my biggest desire right now from you that are watching my content. Until we meet again. Bye.